class, and welcome to our first science lesson of the term. So in today's science lesson and for the rest of the term, we are going to be learning about living things and their habitats. What does this mean? Now, usually at school we complete a cold task, but today you're going to be completing that from home. So what I want you to do first of all is to write on a post-it note, if you have one, or on a spare piece of paper, anything that you already know about living things and habitats. So what you could do is, I've got my pen here, and I've got my notepad just like this, and my pen. I'm going to write in the middle of my piece of paper, living things and their habitat, and put a circle around it just like a spider diagram. And then I'm going to put my lines coming out, and I am going to write down things I already know about living things. An example is, there are many living things in my garden. So that's a fact that I already know. I also know what habitat means, so I'm going to write that down, but I'm not going to tell you because that would be cheating. Remember, once you've completed your piece of writing, you can post it onto Tapestry for me to have a look at. So here are your challenges for today. You've got 3 very cool challenges. So your first challenge is to write down, what do you think is a living thing? So what defines a living thing? What's the meaning of a living thing? Your second challenge is to name a living thing that lives in the woods, in the forest, or any other habitat. So I've put some pictures underneath to help you have a little bit of a brainstorm. So what things might live in the mountains, in a rainforest, in a desert, in a grassland, in polar regions, in an urban area, in wetlands, or in the marine. So these are just some ideas for you to have a look at and have a think about. What type of living things live in these areas? You can write them down. Remember to use a subheading if you're writing about one of the habitats underneath, and then write the name of the living thing. Great. So your final challenge is to step or look outside and see what you can identify as a living thing. So for example, just to the left of me is my garden. I could go outside in my garden, put my wellies on because it's a bit muddy and it's a bit wet. Have a look, have a little explore, see what living things I can find. From looking out at the window, I can see at the moment a pigeon. A pigeon is sitting on my fence, so therefore I know that one living thing that is in my garden is a pigeon, so I'd write that down. I hope you enjoy your activity. Remember to get stuck in, enjoy, go outside, have some fun, and I will see you in the next lesson. Take care, everybody.